We're back with the RS457 guys, and today I'm going to be removing these stock mirrors and installing Rizoma mirrors. In the box you're going to find this with the QR code to scan for instructions, which I did not scan because this seems to be extremely easy. Has nothing else in here other than the mirrors, which means we're going to be reusing the 10mm nut that's under here, inserting here, and the mirror should be installed in no time. Let's get to it. Okay, to remove the stock mirrors, we will need a 4mm hex here and a 10mm socket or wrench for the 10mm nut underneath it. Unfortunately, we cannot get to those two nuts without removing this. To remove this plastic, we'll need a 2.5mm hex here, 1, 2, and 3 there, and a T25 Torx right there. Okay, to remove this plastic with a 2.5mm hex, I'm gonna start with this screw right here. First break loose and then remove by hand. There you go, that's one. Let's go for the second one. The second one will be right here, over here. There you go. And the third one is easier, it's right here. Done. Now with a T25 and an extension, we're gonna go in there. Now by hand. There you go. And now we can pull this plastic off. Just like that. Okay, now with the 4mm hex and ratchet and a 10mm wrench, which will go under here, so we can grab this nut over here, one here and one under here. This of course requires two hands holding the 10mm wrench under there, and then with the 4mm you can unscrew this bolt right here. Remove this and then repeat the same for the second screw here. Okay, the two nuts are removed underneath, and all we need to do right now is grab the mirror and pull it out with the two screws. The nuts we're going to reuse for the Rizoma mirrors. Now we're going to place the Rizoma mirror just like that there. It even stays in place, and then use these two nuts under there. Okay, now I place the two nuts right there, and with a 10mm socket I'm going to tighten these right here. And the second one. Okay, this side is done. All you have to do is repeat the process for the other side. But before I do, let's do a comparison side by side with the Rizoma mirror. And in the up position. And in the down position. Side by side with a stock mirror and Rizoma mirror. What do you guys think? Stock or Rizoma? Either way, let me change this and install the Rizoma here too. All right, let's see both mirrors now. Okay, my opinion is that they look amazing. So much better than before, so much better than the stock mirrors. Okay, let's also remove the paper here. There you go. And this is how they look in the open position while you're going to be riding. To have the rear view mirror. And this is one open, one closed. Comparison. Okay, now let's see how it looks from the cockpit side. Okay, now that looks amazing. Now this is a proper view while carving the canyons. All right, install is complete. Let me know in the comments, is this something you would go for, or would you keep the stock mirrors? Now, if you're wondering, are these mirrors better viewing mirrors than the stock mirrors? I actually have a video review, which I will put the link in the description of this video, where I compare the Rizoma mirror and the stock mirror on my RS660. Basically what I did is on one side I have the Rizoma mirror and the other side the stock mirror, and I go over the pros and cons. But if you want to get the summary of that review, basically with the Rizoma mirrors you have no vibration, whereas with the stock mirrors, the mirrors vibrate a lot to the point that you can't even see anything behind you. The con of the Rizoma mirrors is that you have a smaller viewing angle compared to the stock mirrors, but my opinion is that since the stock mirrors vibrate so much, it really defeats the purpose of having a wider viewing angle. So at the end of the day, it's better to have a smaller viewing angle with no vibration than have the stock vibrating mirrors. Alright guys, stay tuned because in the next video I'm going to be doing the first service / oil change. In the meantime though, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.